First thing I got to ask, could you keep track of that damn score with that weird format?
Not really. Well, it was on the scoreboard, so I was looking up at the scoreboard, but I couldn't remember how the points were being scored. I figured it was good if we were getting stops and that sort of thing. So.
Well, how did the last spring? How did it go?
Yeah, I think it was really good. I think a lot of the young guys sort of made some rules for themselves. I think that's kind of what you want out of spring. Mm-hmm. The guys that haven't played a lot to show you that they're ready to go. I think we got a lot of that. And then the guys that are returning, I think just sharpening their tool set and getting better every day. So
you guys had the defensive side of the ball, had the better of it all spring. How did that happen? What contributed to that?
Well, I'd like to think it's kind of the scheme. We got to mess around with the offense a lot. It was super fun. I think Dennison did a great job of knowing our personnel and sort of fitting the plays to match our personnel. And then beyond that, I don't think it was a landslide. I don't think it was a landslide. We definitely had days where the offense got the best of us, but on the days we were winning, it was just because we were firing on all cylinders, and a lot of those plays that we were winning, everybody was doing their job. So when that goes when everybody does their job, we're going to be a tough defense to beat.
And how many of you guys from up front had any experience from last year?
So up at Idaho, up front, as far as D-line, right. It's Zach Kreutzer and me, and then Julian Lee and Matthias McLean were some young guys that got a few snaps, but not quite as much as Kreutzer and I.
So, yeah, I forgot about you and Kreutzer. So at least you guys had some experience with it. Almost everybody behind you is new. What's it like with all those new people back there?
Well, it's cool because a lot of those guys are going to make huge impacts this year, and you can already see it. Matthias McLean had a great spring balling out, and he maybe had 20 snaps last year, but just seeing the development going from that season to just imagining what he's going to do now is really cool. And and that goes for all the young guys that are stepping up. He's just one that had a little time, but Julian Lee, Trevor Miller, Tito, Mitch. Yeah, all the. I'll go through all of them.
Hearing different voices out there, especially behind you.
Yeah, it's a little weird. Everybody gets yelling. You can't tell who it's coming from, but it's been fun playing with the new linebackers. I mean, I played with Dylan Lane. He played some last year, but the new backers they're firing me up. They come out. They're great energy, really good players, and I'm excited to see what they do this year.
One more question.
So what does the summer hold for you?
Oh, all the time towards football training, which is, no pads, but weights and sprint training, and it should be pretty exciting. I think that's, I was just telling somebody else, I think summer's where the team really comes together and forms that brotherhood. You get a little bit in the fall and the spring, but the summer's where you really have to face those challenges together, I think, that, aren't on a football field, and all 120 guys are included, or, however many people we have, but all of them are included in the same thing and going through the same thing, so that's really cool.
All right, good enough.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
You bet.